Hello viewers, today I would like to talk about media. Media is a very good thing. Freedom of speech and rights are a good thing. But the media is, well, one of the worst things possible when it comes to dealing with the truth. Now, as you may know, the media has censored thousands, and I mean thousands of documents and anything, and made up thousands and thousands, or even millions of lies. Is the media really all that good? For example, Vietnam War casualties. Of course, the U.S. report they killed 4 million Vietnamese and they only lost 625,000 soldiers. Of course, they report that. The Vietnamese report, oh yeah, we killed like 5 million of them and we lost like 200,000 soldiers. The real record reports are obviously in the Pentagon or the White House archives. I think this is where all the real reports and everything is. Secret weapons of World War II that no one, and still no one, knows about to this day. Except a few people in the world. Who knows? They could even have lasers in development by now. Sure, they have lasers now, but they don't actually have the laser guns you see in like Star Wars or anything. Or they could even have a lightsaber. Or if you guys play Call of Duty, a Wunderwaffe. A Ghostbusters gun, possibly, maybe. They could have all of this. They could be under development. Who knows? Who knows what they have? I mean, no one really knows. Area 51 exists. It's not a hoax. Area 51 is there. If you ever gone on the road to Nevada, to Las Vegas, you would actually see it. You can actually see the bunkers. But of course, you can't get near it. Anywhere close to it, actually. They'll probably kill you on the spot, too. Or they might just brainwash you, make you forget about everything you've seen. If you were to sneak in there, which would be almost impossible. The only way you could actually do this would be an inside job, and you would have to be a very high-ranking officer, such as maybe a general or a major, or someone that has access to everything, or almost everything. That is the only clear way I think you would jack some alien technology out of Area 51, like a flying saucer, a laser, a phaser. I don't know what they really are. Um, yeah. But there are so many secrets that every government in the world hides. And the media plays support to this too. The thing with media is that, don't you notice on the news, and especially newspapers, they put the bad news on the front and the good news in like the side, and everyone likes, no one likes hearing bad news, but people do. That's why bad news sells. So all they do is report about rapes, killings, murders, blah 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 blah. How he lost his arm, blah 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 blah. Stuff like that. Those are, well, really the fundamental intentions of everyone. And I don't know, maybe Canada should adopt some other laws, or the US should anyway. Because it's not a bad thing to have laws like that. The people won't screw around with you. That's the honest truth. People won't screw with you at all. They won't mess around. They won't do anything. That would be, well, I mean, most people would be like, oh, rights activism, blah blah, we do protesting, yeah, we want our rights. But as soon as you break the law, you do lose your rights. I mean, seriously? Why don't people get that? They should have for major killings or major crimes, not like stealing a candy bar, like first degree, second degree murder. like life in prison or execution or something. Not public, but or a firing squad or something. I think that'd be very great, especially for gangs. No like torture or anything. Not like the Middle East, like stoned to death or cut off your hand or nothing that bad. But like death or life in prison or and no chance of parole, no nothing, blah blah. I think that would be very awesome. That would be actually frankly amazing if that did happen. Crime rates would go down. I mean, in China they already do that pretty much. And in the Middle East they do that too. The US they have good sentencing, like 30 years in prison, killing someone. It's a very good thing too. But Canada is just they're too relaxed. We just don't really fit the persona of everything. So we really need someone to do this. Of course, the Prime Minister to make these laws pass. And I don't see why Parliament wouldn't pass them. That's so stupid. I mean, we can't afford these crime rates and everything. The only good thing about gangs is that they kill themselves. They kill each other. That's the only good thing about gangs. Other than that, I mean, it's really bad. Targeting the youth, making everyone druggies and addicted to alcohol. The media also has a way of scaring people too, to thinking, oh no, During World War II, the German newspaper actually only reported victories. They reported no losses at all. None. They reported none, actually. And that's actually, well, that's propaganda right there. Propaganda has spread everywhere since the start of the Soviet Union. Propaganda was actually there since about World War One, actually. And, well, it seems that propaganda has come back with a vengeance. A vengeance to, well, distort the truth among everyone, including the middle class. Now, I know you may think some of this is, well, kind of crazy and not exactly factual, but the thing is the government wants to control us completely. If you've ever heard of the actual plan, there has been conspiracy theories that major politicians around the world have actually met with an organization of about 500 people, and they want to reduce the population to a billion or 500 million, under a billion people. Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, how many people would you have to kill to do that? There's 7 billion people on this planet, so you have to kill like 6 billion or 6.5. Well, that's just mass killing for like no reason. I wonder which region of the world they would populate us in. They would probably, the biggest continent, they probably all spread us around everywhere. The basicness of everything would be that how would we continue living as people? That wouldn't make any sense. That'd be so weird. It just wouldn't go completely or anywhere. Society would fall and crumble. There'd be mass rebellions and of course mass killing. The military would be massacring people basically if they turned completely rebellious and actually started trying to take power for themselves. But I mean, that could happen, but I see that happening if we don't find alternative sources of energy and fuel for everyday life. To stop relying on oil. That's the only reason why the Middle East is still there. I mean, if the Middle East causes too much war and chaos, if they didn't have any oil, then the U.S. would have nuked them already, or at least done something like that. The only country they'd leave was Israel, because they're, allies. But I don't see world peace at all, actually. It doesn't. It's by media that really does it. And what I mean by this is that they always have to report what they want to report, not maybe what's actually true. They try to build up the hype as it is. Try to say, oh yeah, blah blah blah. The soldier was wounded very grievously, and he had run out of ammunition for his assault rifle, and he only had 10 bullets left, and his secondary weapon, pistol, and had 2 grenades and 1 claymore mine, and killed 14 soldiers when he only killed like 2 maybe, and he probably had like 4 magazines left. That's what I mean by exaggerating. It's a good thing for the ratings and money making, but it's not the greatest thing if you actually want to tell the truth. And if the soldier tries to tell the truth, the government either bribes him or kills him, or locks him away for life and says he disappeared, blah blah blah. Or they do that, right? I mean, or they brainwash them. I wonder how that would be. Terrible. Lose your memory, have no idea who you are, come out of there, blah blah blah. You have no idea what's going on. They drop you in the middle of nowhere. They hope you don't regain your memory. Or, I know this kind of sounds like a movie now. And you come back and take revenge on everyone. Somehow you remember. The world is, well, it's a good place in seams and sort, but it just doesn't quite fit. I mean, if everyone had equal living, equal land, and we didn't all cram to North America, all fat, stupid, and rich, all with money, all have big cars, good lives, blah blah blah. Even the really poor people out here aren't even poor compared to Africa. Everyone had about 4 acres of land if we equally divided up everything. I'm not joking. If we equally divided up everything, we would have nothing. We'd have no space really left. But the good thing is that everyone has 4 acres. You could farm and everything. But no, the West has to hoard all the wealth and, so they call it the capitalist West. Why do you think Russia hates us? I mean, come on. It's one of the reasons, but they did something like that too. I mean, it's not the greatest place to live right now anyway. Russia. I wouldn't want to live there anyway. Too cold most of the year, and all the Soviet discipline, still a communist government. So, it wouldn't be the greatest place to live in. See, the media, especially in Russia, it's very censored, and in China, it's still censored. They won't report anything extremely bad. Of course they won't. There's like a scandal in the government will just hush, 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 hush. Just keep it to themselves. And especially North Korea. Oh my god. No. Absolutely terrible. I mean, if you try to leave the country, they send an assassin to kill you. If you try to go to South Korea. So the media really does play a big part in the world. And it can influence how people think and act completely. So thank you for watching, viewers, and always remember that sometimes you're not even in charge of your own life, even though you want to think so. Everything is not what it seems. Thanks for watching.